Hey guys, Kurt from Time Machine Transport. So my wife's got a 2010 Ford Show with it's the one with it's basically a Taurus, but it's like way faster. It's got the twin turbos and stuff in it. Anyways, so we initially had all the brakes. Wipe my screen off. We had all the brakes done all the way around, calipers, rotors, and pads, and then the mechanic did the front struts. So my wife went in to get her tires rotated, and I guess the inside of the tire was worn pretty good. So the guy said, well, it's probably your struts. I'm not a mechanic, but I can work on my truck. I don't see why I can't do this. So if you're looking to do this, we're using the Monroe, and these are from O'Reilly's. Two of those. And then also her car, when it's going down the road, when you hit the brakes, it's thumping real bad. That's why I mentioned us doing the brakes all the way around, because it has nothing to do with the brakes. I mean, it does have something to do with the brakes. However, I think it's the ABS sensors. So there's one for it's like a front harness and a rear harness. These are the two parts. Anyways, so obviously you got to pull the tire off. That strut I just took out of the box. It's got that handy little thing to keep the strut collapsed. However, running into I wouldn't say a major problem, but it's a problem. So this bolt, this nut and this bolt are holding the bottom of the strut, and then I'm gonna have to go into the trunk and take it out, unbolt it from the top. However, this bolt over on this side of the strut, it would be too long to get past this. I don't know if it's part of a tie rod assembly or something. So I might have to just take this bolt off here. I'll mark it with a pen. I don't know if I'm sure this has something to do with alignment, if you take it in to get aligned. So I'm going to count the threads, and I'm going to put it back exactly the way I put it on, because unless I can tilt the bolt on an angle, because it's got to slide out. And the reason why it's got to slide out is because this is going to go over it, and the bolt's got to come all the way out to remove the old strut and to put in the new strut. So anyways, I'm gonna put you on pause, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. So I did take this nut off, and that size is looks like a 15. This is really weird because this side here, where the wrench is on, right here, that is a 13/16, and it fits perfect on there. But then when I go with a different size for this nut here, get a little frustrating. So I just tried a 17 millimeter, and it was too small. That's what she said and he said. All right, now this is an 18. Well, it fits a little snugger, I guess. Okay. All right, I'm wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this out. So you're going to need a 13/16 for the right one, and it looks like an 18 millimeter for the bolt. And so I got that out, but you could see the problem I'm running into, because it's just hitting that tie rod end or whatever it's called. So that's why I had to take this nut off. So I'm going to get a hammer and see if I can pop that out a little bit. If not, I'm going to have to remove this bottom one and try taking the whole thing off. All right, guys, so I tried to take this off, but it just keeps spinning. So what you got to do is you got to grab a vice grip and just clamp it onto the end because it's squared off like this one. So, and then just take there we go. All right, that's that. All right, guys, I got this bottle jack underneath here just for extra safety measures. So I had it up a little bit too high, so just release it, and then this bolt, instead of having to hammer it out, will come right out like that. And then now I can tap out this top one. All right, guys, that wasn't too difficult. But this is asinine to put the bolt here because I believe it can actually slide in from the other side. So I think that's the way I'm going to put it back in, I think. I'll put you on pause. All right, guys. You know, this whole time, I told my wife that this, we've got our dog back there. I told my wife the whole time, like, I'm pretty sure your back seats fold down. We could not figure out. We thought it was those clips right there. But it ends up being, it was right underneath the shoulder strap. And then all you do is you just, that's it. So now I think I'm going to have to pop this off because the strut is right there. And if you look at it straight, it's going to fall right about in here, which is right there. Go figure. So I'm going to put you on pause so I can figure this out. All right, that wasn't too crazy. All you got to do is just fold down that piece and you can see the top of the strut right there. So that was a lot easier than I thought. And now my wife, hi baby girl, I love you. Now she knows how to flip down her seats. So I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to find out what nut size that is. All right, guys, that bolt is a 19 millimeter. So it's a little baby steps because you can only get in there a couple different ways. I don't want it to go through the trunk now. So this really wasn't as bad as I thought. But if you can, have one of those types of open ends that you can ratchet it so you don't have to keep pulling the wrench, putting it back on the thing. So I'm going to put you on pause. All right, guys, nuts off. Now I just got to go ahead and pull it out from the bottom. So also there is a bag that comes with your struts. Make sure that you utilize the new grommet and all that kind of stuff. Put you on pause. All right, guys, I don't really know if there's really anything wrong with the strut. It seems like it kind of difficult to go down, pops back up. I don't know how you tell a bad strut or a good strut. But also, there's a bushing right there. You got to take that bushing out right there, and you got to replace it with the new one. All right, guys, these are the two bushings that come with it. They're the same size. 22. I mean, they look the same size. So I'm going to go ahead and put the new ones in. All right, guys, don't do what I just did. I should have looked more. I had to go on the other side and look at the strut because it came with two. I thought that bushing right there, you can't. That's probably comes already inserted in that part. So just slide your cover over and then put the flat end of the bushing right there, and then she's going to go up inside there, and then on the other side, on the top of it, this one was sitting in there like that, so the threaded end came up through that hole. So this actually goes on the inside, but this little kit or whatever comes with this little sleeve. So it's not actually, it actually pulls straight out of that grommet. So, but it does come with a new, oh yeah, right here. So that's where the new one is, right there. So don't get that screwed up. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the, so that's exactly how it goes, like that. I'm gonna slide it up in that hole. All right, guys, got it, got the strut in, and I got the new pieces together. Oh shit. And now that's what you're looking at. And see that ring right there? So that's the way that it goes on, just like that. And it's going to go on like that. I'm going to put you on pause. All right, guys, it's in now. I just got to go down here and slide that bolt through, back it down in there. I'll put you on pause. All right, guys, it's all done. Well, not done. I have to change out this ABS sensor. I don't know which one out of which boxes, but you got a bolt right there that my socket's on. And I'm going to go ahead and loosen it up and remove it. We'll see which one it is. That looks like the one. Let's see if the other one is just like that one. Oh, shit, I'll throw it here on the ground. Let me put you on pause. I think this is actually the one for the rear. You could see, see that right there? I think that's exactly like that one is. Like that one is right there. It actually, there's a little plug that pops into the frame right there. But it looks the same. So this is an all-wheel drive, and when I went to O'Reilly's to get the parts, she just said there was one, like two ABS sensors, one for the front and one for the back. So I don't know. It just doesn't make sense because I only have two. So I don't know which one of these is. I mean, they both look the same, just a different coating on them. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So that's how you would just, and then it would just obviously just pop out. And then it plugs in on the other end. So pretty simple, I would imagine. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope this is definitely the fix, but please like and subscribe to the channel. Ciao.